Hey guys! So the Fantasy Fair was last Sunday and I had the greatest time. It was amazing. I'm so happy I went. I chose outfit number 1, the black one. Outfit number 5 had the most votes, but I wore that one last year and kind of on second thought I didn't think it looked very fantasy, so I'm going to wear that one to the Gothic and Fantasy Fair, so yay! But I wanted to go really big on my hair and do like all kinds of stuff, but then I decided to just do really theatrical and dramatic makeup, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really dark, really dramatic, really not wearable at all, but I really like it and I just wanted to show you what I did and how I did it. So the look we're going for is perfect, flawless, and really dark. So the first thing we want to do is prime the face. So I'm just going to start out using my concealer. I have no makeup on right now. I'm using this concealer by Makeup Studio. Concealer kit. It's kind of dirty. With just a brush. Oh, something fell. I'm using this middle tone there. And just concealing my dark circles. And anywhere where I have imperfections, spots and stuff like that. And I like to blend it out with my finger. Just like that. And now I am going to apply my liquid foundation. So I'm using the Sephora foundation. It's in D20, that's my color. This is my first ever liquid foundation. I didn't want to get anything too expensive. And Sephora has these kind of 3 for 10 euros deals, like twice every year, maybe it's a little bit more, and I wanted to try a liquid foundation, so I just got it then for like 3 euros, so it's a good deal. So I'm just, oh, that's not good, applying this all over my face. I just realized I should have applied the concealer after the foundation. How stupid. Okay, anyways, so that's the foundation. Make sure to blend it really well, because we want to look flawless, remember? So, now I'm just going to set this with some powder. I am using this translucent powder by Makeup Studio. And a big brush. Fluffy one. The brush is shedding. Not very good. It's a Makeup Studio brush. Okay. So, since this is a gothic, dark gothic look, I want my face to be pale, white. So what I'm going to do is take my highlighter. See if I can open it. Yeah. So highlighter, this one, and just dust it lightly over my whole face. So just kind of applying it everywhere. Especially on the areas where I tend to be a bit darker, so that's around the mouth and the nose and here on my forehead. Especially around the mouth. Okay, so now I'm not entirely white, but my skin is a bit lighter, which is good. So now I'm going to apply the actual highlight with a bit smaller brush, and again the highlighter. But this time I'm going to take a lot and concentrating it on my cheekbones. Down my nose, my forehead, my chin, and on the cupid's bow. Just your standard highlighting points. Not doing any contouring yet. So, yeah, we're not doing any blush either, but we're going to do that later with black. Yeah. Okay, so that is all for my face for now, I think. So I'm just going to prime my eyelids with some eyeshadow primer. This is just some cheap brandless drugstore primer. You can use whatever you want. Like that. Okay, now for the eyeshadow. At first I had kind of made this part of my eye lighter and then the outer part really dark, but after like 2 hours it all smudged together and my whole eye was just black. But I am going to show you the first version of how I originally intended it. So I'm going to take my Makeup Studio eyeshadow palette and taking this lightest color with an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply it on the inner part of my eyelid. Right there. I really like this eyeshadow, it's really nice. Nice color. Okay, over that I am going to apply this cheap Austrian, is it Austrian? Yeah, I think it's Austrian drugstore brand, IQ Cosmetics. This is their Brilliant Colors eyeshadow in number 20, Desert Tree. It's cheap. Okay, so I'm going to apply that right over it. Give some nice shimmer. Okay. Oh, and I'm applying all of this on just on the inner kind of 2/3 of my eye. Now I am going to take a tiny brush. I think it's a liner brush, I'm not sure. But with that I am going to take a white pearl eyeshadow. I don't know what it's from because the label has worn off and I kind of forgot. I've had it for a while. So on this little brush and just applying it right here on the inner part of my eyes, on the bottom. Okay, so now for the fun part, the black. I am going to take this brush again, and now from my Makeup Studio palette, this black. You can use any black as you want. This one is matte. I prefer matte for this look. Okay, so I'm just loading my brush up. And I'm going to apply it right here. Like that. Just kind of going in a line on my crease. And blending into the inner corner. So, I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So kind of a fading crease. Like that. And it doesn't really matter how far you blend it out because all of this is going to be black anyway. But now I kind of take it and drag it into here. Onto my eyelid. To the middle. And blending with that kind of skin color we applied earlier. Okay, so now I am going to blend this out completely. So just as far as it'll go, I'm blending it. All the way up into my brow bone. Underneath my eyebrows. All the way out. And underneath my... Oh, I'm going to take some more. And apply it right underneath here. On my lower lash line. Now, don't be afraid to apply a lot there. That's usually significant for like gothic makeup looks. They usually have a lot of eyeshadow on the lower lash line. So, blending it up. Panda eyes! Okay, so this is what you have right now. I'm going to go back in here and intensify this crease a bit more. Not blending out so much this time. Just like that. And for now we are going to leave the eyes like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take this brush. It's just brush for painting. And again, take that black eyeshadow and just load it up on this brush. And now I'm going to go from my temples, kind of dusting it there. I'm going to go down like this and into the hollows of my cheeks. So right here, you can kind of suck your cheeks in to find that place. Nothing really happens when I do that because I have a weird bone structure, but you should be able to see where it should go. So make sure to blend this out really well. It's kind of the same as where you would apply bronzer, so, or contouring stuff. Just like that. You can intensify it a bit. I think I'm going to, yeah, it's good for now. So that's the contour. I remember applying it above my eyebrows a bit as well, but that kind of faded during the day, so I'm not really sure if it was there. But I'm just going to do it for now. So, taking it a bit into my forehead. Like that. Now you can see I already look a bit, I look really dead. But that's good, because we're going for dark and gothic and kind of deadly. So, black, yay. Now, what's next? Eyes, more eyes. Okay, so I am going to try and zoom you in a bit. Let's see. Okay, so now for the liquid liner. I'm going to take some liquid liner. This one is by Catrice, cheap German drugstore brand. So shake it up. And I'm just going to apply your regular eyeliner first. So just a line on the upper lash line, but with a really big wing. Not going all the way, just kind of to where my eyelashes end, or at least the longer ones. Okay, so now the lower lashes, we're going to go crazy on them. So I'm going to make sure that my brush is really loaded up with eyeliner and just draw a line here. And another one. And just however many you like. It's kind of as if we're drawing fake lashes on the lower eyelash part. Just like that, and now I'm going to fill in the gaps here so that it's really dark. Like that. And now doing the same thing on the other side. They don't have to be symmetrical, don't worry. Looks good if you don't do it symmetrically. So here we go. So after that I'm going to take an eyeliner pencil. This one is by Essence. I use old cheap makeup. I'm kind of ashamed of myself right now. But it doesn't matter what you use as long as it works for you, right? So I'm just going to line my waterline with that. Make it dark. Now you can use mascara at this point, but I think it's kind of useless because it's so dark and you're not going to see it anyway. On the upper lashes, I am going to apply really, really big eyelashes, falsies. So, just taking a bit of glue. Oh, my glue is in my makeup bag. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Where's my makeup bag? Woohoo! Got it. Now let's see if I can find my glue very quickly. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so a bit of glue. By Makeup Studio. The eyelashes are from Claire's. I got them at Claire's. And just applying the glue onto the lashes. Wait for it to become tacky. Okay. That's one. I don't like to use tweezers while applying my eyelashes. It doesn't really work for me. I can do it way better with my fingers. Okay, so I'm not going to apply any mascara on my upper lashes because I don't want to ruin these falsies. Okay, so now we're going to finish it off by doing the lips. I'm going to take my concealer again. Again with the same brush. And I'm going to apply it on the corners of my mouth. Like that. And now I'm going to take eyeliner. And I'm doing this because I don't have black lipstick. If you have black lipstick, that's fantastic. I'll just have to use my eyeliner. So I'm going to draw a really defined cupid's bow. And taking it down not really straight, but kind of in a diagonal line. So just like that. And I'm just going to fill it in. Now I don't want to take this too far in because I'm not really fond of eating eyeliner. But so when I'm talking, there is a bit of red going on there, but it's okay when my mouth is closed. So this kind of gives it that creepy doll look. And yeah, I think that is... Oh, eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, again, the eyeliner, and just filling them in really dark. Black. Darkness, haha. Okay, so now you just can do touch-ups if you like. I'm going to apply a bit more black over there. I don't think it looks good enough. Could be a bit darker. And that is it. That's all. This is my look for this year's Fantasy Fair with my outfits and everything. I'm going to show you some pictures now. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I wouldn't wear it out. Or at least not to school or something like that, because that would be kind of awkward. But I wore it and people liked it, so I'm glad. And I hope you like it as well. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!